for over 90 million songs on demand.
Oh, here we
It's on
go.
Amazon Music Unlimited. Playing traditional Chinese music on Amazon Music.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's going to be a very chilled one today because I've got mad days coming up. So, very, very chilled today. I need this because I've got tons and tons of work coming up. Tomorrow I've got 4 solid hours, well, a break in between for Steph and Em. I'm working with Highlight Crafts tomorrow, so I'm going to do a full day at a Chanda for him. Sorry, not a Chanda. It is not a Chanda. It is Create and Craft. So I'm doing a full day with them on Craft Extra. So I'm really looking forward to that because I've always loved decoupage, but making my own twist on it. So today I'm doing a really simple Neuro Noodle Moodle. I really need to do this today because I'm just frantic trying to get everything done because it's so last minute. And I'll give you a bit of on the bottom you'll say, if you go to Highlight Crafts, right, I can't tell you how good these are. They really are brilliant. For the price, you get them 50% off, right? And you get all the colours, the families of colours. They've got a fine nib, which is absolutely brilliant for this sort of work because Amanda, if you go and have a look at Amanda's work, you'll see how she's done Pontilism. So I just wanted to put that out to you. It's really good. So the next is I've got a brown sheet of paper. So I'm going to say hello to Tracy. Lovely to see you. Andrew's out. And Facebook user, if that's Glynis, hi, thank you for your support yesterday. So yes, good. Are you, Tracy, are you sneaking this on in your dinner hour? Tut. Anyway, let's get back to some work. Even if you just want to, oh, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, even if you just want to watch or chill with it, that's cool. If you want to just have me on in the background, that's even better. If you want to turn me off, you do whatever you want. Just out of the corner of my eye. Okay, my guys, here we go. If you want to, please do me a really big favour and subscribe and hit my bell button, whatever it is on YouTube. It'll get the logarithms working and then I'll get more watches and then I'll be able to maybe sort of do other things with it. My website is, let me come up with this. I don't know how to sing. That's just so annoying when other people have done that and I've just gone, why are they doing that? Because that's not right. So yes, website is louwithers.com. If you want to join us on a more frequent and see everybody else, please come to Jammers, which is on Facebook. And answer the questions, please, because then, computer says yes. So, and also on my website, you'll see how becoming a patron will really help me to get sort of be able to pay bills and stuff and keep this as free as possible. So I have amazing people with me. So the first thing going today is I don't want anything that big. So one of the what was that? Be ready to start paying. Oh, playing. I'm on it. Go away. What are you flashing me for? Get out. Start that. I don't like that. Okay, so just me in the corner. So enough in it. Nobody puts baby in the corner. So, and there'll be others working on. I'm on live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube, and I'm live on in the group. Right. So I've got this. Don't have to make a card. I'm not making a card. I just don't know whether to use that colour side or that. Doesn't really matter, does it? do a card with it, you know. In fact, where's my Guillotine? There's a card in it. Okay. I'm not going to be on long because I've got so much to do, but I still wanted to do one. So, yeah, we could do a card. I've got my scissors there, I'll cut that. That's so bad, but hey ho. That's it. I'm going to use the warmer. That's the warmer side, and that's the cooler. Do you get it? Cool, warm, cool. Temperature. That's so bad. Look at that. That's proper scary. That's not bad as my fringes were though, but never mind. Anyway, I think I'm going to make. The reason I do a double fold cut is because it always allows me then to let me move the camera a little bit because you're miles away. Whenever I do that, that's better. Whenever I do this, I like the card to stand properly and not sort of wobble about. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I do like getting coasters and stuff. Let's see if it's... Oh, right. So I'm going to knock the camera off my head away. I'm sorry. Right, okay. So we've got that there, which is quite a nice shape. Yeah. I love using what's around me because you'll find interesting edges on them and, you know. So what we've got is a two-part of it. This could be anything. It could be whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to do a noodle on it and a noodle. Now, I've always found it's easier this way. So I went halfway on. I'm trying to do without taking the money off. Wow, that's a good one. Sometimes you might need to just shift your money. Ooh. Come back on. Got quite a lot going on here. So there's one here. You have just forgot. If you're doing what I'm doing now, you have just forgot all your problems doing that. All of them. Within reason. Because you have... What's on that? Thistle, rose, leek. Oh, clover. Lovely. All around. Or the United Kingdom. So I've got that. I quite like that. So... 5, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Da, 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 da. I'll go with 3 first. 3 is a little fine one. That's very, very fine. Very fine. I don't know why I think the camera's over there. Very fine. So, start. It's quite dark here. Keep your pen upright. And don't worry if you miss and you're not able to get the right sort of continuator or continuing line. If you sort of muck it up a bit, you think you've gone to the wrong line, don't worry, because you can always, you don't have to follow the line, you can just pick it up and put them all in, like that one there. I think I sussed out why I like traditional Chinese music. And it's the shamazan. I love the shamazan. I had a wonderful time yesterday. It was brilliant to see people. It was brilliant to actually be out and about after all these years of being penned in. And it was amazing how many people felt the same way. It was discussed when we were discussing it that I felt it was too easy for me to just stay in. I didn't have to go out during COVID unless it was just for my medication, but do you know what I mean? And I really have to push myself to go out now. So I've got the basis of it. And now I'm really going to concentrate on some of the smaller lines. If I've gone off the line, I'm going to keep it there, draw a bubble double. So it's going to be quite a delicate. If you have a family member who's having a rough time, this might be a really good thing for them. Some people may not want to talk about it. They may not want to say, look, my mental health is not very good at the moment. I'm suffering. Well, you don't have to talk about it when you do this. You just need to be able to chill. And once you've done that, miles better. Like anything, practice, practice. Loving it. So here what I've done is when the lines have changed and I've put like gone out of the line, I'm using it as an actual feature. And because I'm using a number 3, it's not crowding it. There we go, looking nice. Am I ready, really? So what we're going to do is pick one strand that we like. I like that feeds through, okay? Now, I'm going to use my number 5. So I'm picking up one strand only. Like dots. I was speaking to Jo yesterday, sister, about, neurological stuff, dementia, and it made me think very much about how these electrical impulses like firing neurons, and it's just amazing. So this is like, how can I put, inspired by them really. So I've just put a line down, and what I'm going to do is fire in between with a white one. And this is just a way I was inspired by the idea of it being a neurological one, like pathways. Never finding your way back sort of thing, and it was quite a trigger for some, so I do understand how desperately important it is not to do that. So yeah, if it is a trigger, then maybe it might be an idea for you not to think of it that way, but we're all on journeys, aren't we? I know I did it that way, didn't I? Or did I? Oh, I did it that way. Ooh, different sizes are there? Oh, just hang on 1 minute. I moved it, that's why. I know I'm on, because I've just been speaking to people, so why are you telling me now? I don't know. It's a bit skewy. Oh, that'll do though, because I quite like the idea. I told you. If it's mucked up, muck it up even more. Perfect. Boom. That's the shamas I'm playing. Right, okay, so we've got these now. Really simple. Not done anything special. Hello, Carol. Marcia, hello. Not letting you. All right. Denise, hello. When I just checked. Yes, I'm on tomorrow. I'm on at 11, 12, 1 and 2. Yeah, craft extra. So now I'm going to go in with very fine lines. Okay. This is like opposite, so it's like one on that side, one that one. So a dash, 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 like brickwork. So now you can see how fine I'm doing it today. Now the reason for this, I'll tell you why. It's because I've got a lot on and my mind's not in the right space yet. I've had loads and loads of help though. To get the hours for Craft Extra done. I've had loads of help from Kasha, Amanda, Steph. So yeah. Right, so I've got the outline done. Quite happy with that. Oh, let me get rid of that. You don't want to wait to see that, do you, poor person? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, I'm so sorry, Thelma. Oh, send him a love. Rachel, hello. Yep, my bins go out more than me. I tell you what, it's going to be really funny tomorrow when everyone sees me for 2 Red Robins. They're going to be, what? Right, now I'm going to do some but yeah, it's a really interesting time because there's so many changes happening everywhere. It's go shopping and all the money that's been put on like simple things like bread and milk. It's shocking, and it's incredibly difficult to sort of stay with your head above water. So I've got, like us all, I'd love to go away or something. I won't go away. I've not been away for years and years and years. Can't remember. But I'd love to just, but when you think that that's quite an expense, that things at the moment, you've got more, more important things. But so, yeah. So tomorrow, I've got Craft Extra, 11, 12, 2, no, 11, 12, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, or something like that. Anyway, so I've just put some little bobbles in where they join up. I'm not doing a lot of decoration, just a little bit. So Oh, I'm so sorry. It is beautiful out there. And hello to you, Facebook user. And hi there. Anyway, let's. So, yeah, I've got a really simple one today. I don't want to do too much. It was only an hour ago I said I'd go on. But I'm very conscious that, helping people out means I won't be at home as much this week. So I thought I have to do one now for my wonderful Patreons. As they deserve everything because they're so good to me. And I thought, without being rude, I need one as well. Not just, it's it's not do what I say as I do and do what I say sort of thing. It's or whatever. Yeah, I need it. So I've concentrated on bringing this roundness there. If it overlaps on some of the white, I'm not particularly bothered because I'm going to interact with the white on that as well. Alexa, level 1, please. So all I'm doing now is catching up the lines that perhaps need to be defined a little bit more. If you don't like this music, find something that you like. And just chill. I've got I'm doing a live with our Rachel, yay, on Sunday. It's Sunday and the Sunday after. Double bubble. Or something so relaxing for me for this music. But if you're not into it, it'd be like needles on a chalkboard, wouldn't it? If you're really not into it, it'd be like, get that rubbish off. Mind you, I find that I'm doing that now with like, if I hear music that I don't know, it's like, what's that's not music? We don't call that music. It's just my mum and dad coming out all the time. Right. I'm so my shoulders have come down. I'm going to be conscious of wiggling my toes now. Because I need to wiggle my toes in carpet. Daft, I know, but so true. And if you don't know what I mean, try and sit comfortably with your back straight. If you can't sit on the chair, and I can't reach the floor, you see, so I have to sit forward, put something behind you to support your back, and just press your toes. And if you've got a fluffy mat or something, it feels wonderful. Press your toes on the carpet and wiggle your toes and really feel your toes in the carpet. Well, why do we do that? Well, it brings you to the here. And it grounds you. Whilst you're concentrating on wiggling your toes, you're not worried about doing any blooming ironing or dusting. As I said yesterday, you only notice the dust when you move something, so don't move anything. So therapeutic, making the connection between your pen and the paper, and your arms and the table, your toes and the carpet. You're really grounded, really, really grounded, more so than you feel before. It was lovely to have chats yesterday. I had great chats with people I'd never met, people that I knew. And I'm very grateful to people who made me realise that I am special to them. Thank you very much. And it's definitely more than I thought. I'd never dream of it, but I believe what you're saying, but very humbled by it, because that's a very beautiful thing to say to somebody, and it's very not only is it appreciated, but it's really humbling. It's not often that what you do is good for people. I just wish people wouldn't be so nasty, and would learn to think about their actions and words before they said it. The only thing I am in control of is what I say and what I do and my actions. I wish some people would have words with themselves about that one. And other people's opinion is none of my business, because I'm not interested about it. Right. So understanding myself has took me like 20 odd years, but at least I'm doing it now. Oh wow, thank you. It is a huge compliment. It is a huge, hi Linda. It's a huge compliment, and I didn't realise, how many people it has helped, but I do now. I know there's quite a few, a number of people it's helped. So what I'm doing now is just filling some little tiny areas of why. I want it to be really interesting, but not overpowering. Very understated, because the white pen just works its magic. So where there's a connection, just going to put a dot on it. The lovely Kay from Indigo Blue, Leona, Wendy, quite a few people. I'm not too sure who else is going, but I've done it in the wrong place. They're off to India. It was Kay who got me a screen test, so if it hadn't been for Kay, I won't be on telly. And I do appreciate her for that. I saw the lovely Kate Crane yesterday. She's got a lovely face, lovely, beautiful face, and a smile, but the hair's gorgeous. So, yeah, we were talking about plopping. And it is a proper word. I'm not making it up. Plopping is what you do with your hair in a t-shirt. It's not anything else. I'm not being rude. Right, I'm going to get my pens out now because I want to do some light work. And I'm just going to do some... Bear with me. I'm using my fine liner pens. Now, if you have got some pens, great. But if you are looking for pens, these are the Craftmaster fine liners, right? Now, the tips on these are something I really like because they are fibre tip, pen tip. They're like a pen, but they're so fine. I would say they're on par with let me see. They're not a 3, so they're between a 4 and a 5. They're a 5, so they're about a size 5 nib. Yeah, about a size, about 4.5, 5. So I am just going to do some shading in these now. First of all, I'm just going to do some light shading. So I've got my grey. I'm just going to get one area. And I'm doing some grey pointillism. It won't show up a lot. Shading it out. So there's the grey. Now there should be a darker grey, but I think I might have put it somewhere safe. I'm going in with the dark brown. Build it up. And now with the brown to warm it up. There we go. How pretty is that? There we go. A few globs of white. So I really love that. So I'm going to do it in pattern now instead. So we're going to do the same thing but in pattern, and it's the same in stitching. You sort of, it's called black work, where you take the pen, the fineness of your pen, and the fineness of your thread. So I've gone all over with the grey, which is impossible for you to see, and then I'm going over with the brown. Like that, and then the reddy brown in between, and then I go back to my grey and then fill the shading. Then to knock it put some dark in it, really brings it out. So you can bring in the pointillism now. See how fine the pens are? It's a lot more dots, a lot more lines, but it's like layers. So the more layers you put on, the better it is, the finer it looks. Right, so I've done one, two. I'll do another one maybe here in circles. So I'll do it the other way around just to explain. So, black circles, like bubbles. Okay. Just a few. Black. Now we'll go to dark brown. So don't forget, if you want these pens, they are blooming good. If you go to Highlight Crafts, they've given me a code, 50% off. The code is FL50. If you use that, you get 50% off. There we go. So the pens, if I was to say that's a light version, I really like this one. I think that one I would put more grey in, if I'm honest, and then pick the white up. So maybe like that. That's it, brings it alive. So there we go. Okay, so let's look at a pattern now. Oh, I need to do one on here now, don't I? So I'll do this big one because I quite like that. So now, because they've got a fine fibre nib, like an acrylic nib, they're not as prone. You can hear the scratching, can't you? They've got they're not prone to splitting as much. I've had some pens that are so fine that when you bend, look, it's really difficult to bend them. So you've got more control. They're great on parchment. So I'm bringing it out in the same way. I'm going over what I've already done, but when I'm going over it, I'm ignoring what I've already done underneath, sort of, and lessening as we get here. I'm sort of putting them in between, so it looks like fizzing, and then the grey one gives a great shadow. And also, if you've done a few lines that are a bit iffy, you can always split them up like that I've done with a little bit of white. There we go. Looks lovely, doesn't it? So I think I'm just going to do okay. So what I've done is interacting like a zip. So we've got a nice pattern, and I think I quite like darkening it there. Now it's going in and out because it's very fine work. So I'm going to leave that a minute because I don't think I finished that. And the reason I don't think I finished it is because I want to do that. Oh, Karen, I saw Karen yesterday. Sorry, I forgot. Karen, then. There we go. That's better. That's much better. So we might do one up here. Now I'm going to do a nice pattern. So I'm going to go in with my pen, I think, because I need a pattern. Yep, that is my washer. Done all my washing. And that's my linens in there, as you can hear. Right, okay, so in the middle, any moment now, I'm going to need a new washer. You can hear it. I'm surprised I haven't knocked on door and come in yet. I've got 2 doors in between that. It's so loud. Right, so I've done black, white, black, white. So now what I'm going to do is just do some lines with the, don't want the black, I want the dark brown. And I'm just going to go, you can see how fine they are. Look at that. Right. I like seeing patterns. I don't know if anyone else does this. And then seeing like cheeky ways of finishing them quicker. So this is the cheeky way. Turn. Just seen a picture of Madonna and I thought, what's different? And I can't put my finger on it. And I knew then. I remember Japan and Nick Rhodes in Japan. Could never figure out why he looked strange, and it was because he didn't have any eyebrows. And I think she's blonded them, I think. But it's the way it changes your face, your eyebrows. And the fashion now is not to do your drawn on ones or your tattooed ones or out like that. It's sticking them down with glue. How ridiculous is that? Sticking them down with loving glue. Right, quite happy with that. It's quite lacy, but I do need. Not you, who? PVA. It's a bit dangerous with you, who? Oh, hello. So we've got pleased you could join us. And hello, first time user. It doesn't. Don't worry, you can always watch this back on several channels. Right, I really like that, but it still needs maybe a bit of gold and silver in it. Now, I think that's there's not enough work in this yet. It's not ready. It's not 3D enough yet. But if you think that you've got a person that you can't make a card for, or a present, or a gift tag, whatever, this is a great way of doing it. Because they might even want to finish it themselves. So all I've done now is put a little bit of, where does a piece near, I've just put some darker colour in. Like that. So it's attached near it. But I really do think maybe, so quite like this here, or that there. And it's near that up. No, it's going to have to be here. Oh, this is where it comes in the living room now. So I'm doing a bit of an Alice in Wonderland. So I'm doing alternate black and white. I know, sorry. There we go. Something really nice about white. I've got my pencil crayons as well if I wanted to. So I'm going to copy this pattern out again. Same pattern. I'm really liking that pattern, you see. But this time, I'm just going to go in with the white again. Oops, sorry, you're going to get a bit of a out of focus on my pen lid. There we go. Okay, so it's similar, but this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the very fine black one. Like that. And then Okay, so we've got black, white, black, white, white, black, white, black, black, white, black, white. And then in this one, quite like that one as well. Coming on along, it's coming on nicely. So I'll do a little bit more on here. I think I'll do that one. No, it should be here. So I'll do it here. Because it's only a small space doesn't mean it's not worth doing. It really is. There we go. It's better. So it flows now. Could put here one here, but I don't want it to be too. But up here maybe needs a little bit, not too much. So I think if I put O's there, just little O's, not garden O's. Getting slightly bigger. That's it. So O's, garden O's. Just plain circles. Not too worried about them being in the line. Just try and keep them the size so that we've got need some there or there. So I'm just going to colour some little areas like that. Do one down here, that one. There we go. And there is a reason for that because I'll leave it to dry and I'll show you. So we need one here. So, sorry if you can't, so I'll try and do it. There we go, my favourite little flowery one. So, if I can't fit it, I alter it to fit, if that makes sense. So I've got, you know, so the right. I still got the same design. but it's been altered to suit the area that it's in. Get me? I'm looking around here now and just seeing what else. So I'm working on the white areas now, so it's black on white, if you get me. So I don't think I want too much now. Right, I'm going to put some lines and some beads in, okay, so I'm going to stop like that, don't worry. Okay, so these are wiggly lines. I'm just going to have the beads on. So it comes back to the very beginning of, you know, the computer, our brains saying, you know, the little messages, the computer messages, as we say, the little firing messages off to places and fight, flight and freeze messages. It's just amazing, isn't it? How it can do all these things. It's amazing how we can, you know, breathe, remember, crazy. Isn't it though? It's really weird how we can remember to breathe. There we go, I'll put a little bit of white in there. I might just put odd ones there. And then dots. Go with what you feel. Play. Just go with what you feel. So I've got to do a few things, got to send stuff out, and I've not forgot. I've got somebody I've got to send out the work to. And I think there we go. That one will be to start my micro. I can't understand. I mean, I always put double T and a double H, but it looks strange there. There we go. Can't understand that. It's annoying me. I'm going to have to do it again. Go over it. There's a better pen. I can't believe that. T. Oh, I know what I've done. I've done that, haven't I? Done that, a box on it. Sorry, Thelma. Let's make it look proper. There we go. That's crazy. I'm ripping that out. Like that. So that's going to go on the front of the card now instead. Can't believe that. That looks so strange. Isn't it weird how you write something and you're like, right, okay, that looks, and you write again, you're like, wow. Anyway, so this is my Neuro Noodle today. I needed it. I'm just writing Neuro Moodle Doodle. Tiny, tiny writing. October 22nd. Hardly see it. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I loved it. I always do when I'm like that. Just having a little chill. And I think it's so important. As I said to everybody I saw yesterday, regardless of what it is, it doesn't have to be art. It's just do something that you enjoy every day. As long as you don't get arrested. You know what I mean? But do something like artwork or like that you can enjoy every day. That you won't so you don't feel that resentful for not having time for yourself. It's important that you do it for yourself. One lady said to me today, dirt never hurt you unless it fell on you. That's a very true one. So I'm getting carried away again, don't I? Look, so bobbly now. But you can't help it. The idea was today was I know Karen said to me that she wanted the grey paper. Well, it's just cardstock, and I wanted to show you that you can use any tonal paper. It's just white and black with a mid-tone, and you get a wonderful, this is the very dark bit. This, so I think what I need to do. There we go. Lightened it up a bit now, so that it's not as focused on that. Yeah. So get yourself a black and a white pencil, a black and white pen and a pencil, coloured papers. If you go on Highlight Crafts, 50% off these pens, FL50, and the Craftmaster Fine Liners, FL50, 50% off. That's a mad number. I've used an ordinary pencil, a piece of grey note card, a white pen, a couple of black pens. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and some money. And from that, we've got a nice little piece of artwork. So, you've only got a couple of bob, that's all you need, isn't it? So, it's a nice little card, that. So, thank you so much for your time. Hey, absolutely. Excellent. So, I'm going to say a huge thank you to all of you, because I've only just jumped on. If you want to come and have a look, go to my website and you'll see that I'm messing about on there, but Lovely Pearls helped me with that. There are some ways of becoming a patron if you feel that you would like to do that. The pens go highlight crafts half price, 20 to 10ish. I think they're a tenner. It's crazy money that. And remember, you are not alone. This is a reflection of the time that you are with people together. So remember that. Remember. And this Sunday I'm on with Rachel. I have got a little banner for that, but this is oh, that's the wrong date. Ignore that. It's not me. So yeah, I'm on this Sunday with Rachel. I'm on the screens tomorrow at 11, 12, 2 and 3. 4 hours. And it says I'm on with Janice. I'm doing 2 red robins. I've got all my stuff cut with the lovely girls who've helped me out. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I just need my pin flare. I've got some of that. Yes, Christine gave me some, so happy as Larry. Get in. So I'll see you if I can remember. Where is it? Thank you so much. Always. I will see you this weekend for a bit of a, a Sunday. What? A Sunday? I don't know. Shadowbang. I like it because it matches. It sounds good with Sunday. Sunday shindig. Right, I'll have a shindig on Sunday with our Rachel. Bye.